guys, it's Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and today is Tile of the Week Thursday. That's right. The book we are using, thanks to Sam at Memphis Makes, is this book right here. 100 Crochet Tiles. So let me give you a little bit of a background. First off, I want to thank all my new subscribers for watching. I want to thank my OGs for still watching. And yeah, yeah. Okay, so 100 crochet tiles. What had happened was Sam from Memphis Makes, Sam, received the book as Happy Mail. And as she thumbed through it, she said, I'm going to make one of these every week until all 100 have been made. Well, she wasn't really thinking that it was going to take her just a few weeks short of 2 years. But, yeah, basically a month short of 2 years. So, or is it, yeah, because there's 52 weeks in a year. Yeah, so for close to 2 years, she will have been working on a tile each week. I joined late. It did not start out to be a crochet along. I joined because, hey, that looks like fun, and I love to make washcloths. I'm making mine to be washcloths. If I really, really hate it, it ends up being a bum cloth. Washcloths, dishcloths, cleaning cloths, whatever kind of cloth you can use or out of them, then that's the kind of cloth it is. You go on dust cloth if you want. I took the red, white, and blue one that I made, what was it, last week, I think it was, or the week before. I took it and a few others, excuse me, to my retired Army neighbor up the road. He loved them. I gave him 4. I think what I'm going to do is take the basket of all the ones that I have, take out the few that I want, and then I'm just going to go to the brand new people over here. I'll ask them if they want any. I very rarely see them. So it'll probably just be my catty corner neighbor over here and the retired couple. I'm certainly not going to ask my idiot neighbors. I might ask these guys over here. We'll have to see. So we're almost halfway through. Okay, I'm not almost halfway through. I started on week 16, and I have made up 4 tiles. But you know, I still have 50 weeks to make up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I still have 50 weeks to make up 11 tiles. And you know what? I don't have to make them up. But I want to. That way I can say I made every tile in this book. So, this week's tile was, Katie Moore. What can I say about Katie Moore? Katie Moore, after this one, I don't know. I think she might have gone up above to my #1 most hated designer, tile designer, over Hattie Risdale. Although I love to say Hattie in just a very childish, evil way. Hattie. Okay, so this is what it was supposed to look like. Let me see if I can get it. There we go. That's what it's supposed to look like. But, you know, those are some drab colors. I mean, if you're going to do a mandala, let's do a mandala. So that's exactly what I did. Okay, now, I'm not sure about you, but I'm going to start writing down what's a good word? Stupidity? Non-compliant? Laziness? I'm honestly thinking that they did not get these patterns tested, or if they did not I don't know. I've been on that high horse before. Okay, the first problem I ran into was round 7. And it tells me to join color 1 into the 5 chain, or to the chain 5 from round 5. Easy enough. And I do a couple of stitches, and then it tells me something that I don't understand at all. Chain may be in back, pull forward, and work at front. So this was after I had already worked the first pile. And then I got to the second one, and I'm like, and it tells me to work under the 2 chain way further down in the discussion of the, okay, so yeah. So I had to rip it out, and then I was showing somebody in Zoom, this is how stupid this pattern is. So I understood it the second time, but I showed them anyway. So that was good. Round 11. It tells us that we're doing double crochets. Then at the end it says triples. Which one was it? Doubles or triples? I did doubles. Round 15 tells us to work bobbles. I did my bobble the correct way. I did it on the wrong side. So I turned mine, worked it on the wrong side, and then turned it back, and then my bobbles are the most beautiful bobbles that there are. If you looked at this picture really close, this does not look like a bobble at all. It looks more like a cluster. Okay, rant over. Because, actually, aside from, and those weren't really hard problems. They were really easy to figure out. But this just goes to show you that if somebody was brand new trying to do these things without clear, concise instruction, they wouldn't know what to do. And they would just get totally frustrated and then give up. Okay, so let me show you next week's before I forget. It's another Katie Moore. Really beginning to not like this lady. It is called Love in a Mist. It is designed by Katie Moore. There are 13 rounds. This last one we had 16. She chooses some god-awful, terrible colors. Okay, so that's the tile for next week. And this is the tile for this week. Alrighty, so let me find a way to my chair. So you guys know that I do use cotton because I'm making wash rags, dish rags, bum rags, cleaning rags, dust rags, whatever kind of rag you want, that's the kind that I'm making. So we needed 6 colors. I went with this beautiful bright pink. This is Lily Sugar and Cream. It's a super size, 4 ounces, 190 yards, and it's called Hot Pink, and it is 100% cotton. Okay, I'm not going to even attempt to try to make it up there. This one is Red Heart Scrubby Smoothie, 3.5 ounces, 135 yards. I got it on clearance from Joanne a while ago for the price of $2.47. That was a while ago. And the color is Caribbean or I don't know. How do you say it? Okay, that's a pretty blue. Now, of course, you know I had to have my bright orange. This is a peaches and cream. 2.5 ounces, 120 yards in the color bright orange. Wait till you see how mine turned out. It's actually, I love the coloring of this. All right, so here's another peaches and cream. The same specs as that orange one. And this color is black currant. It's a very pretty purple. Okay. My fifth color is Lily Sugar and Cream, same specs as the other two. This color is Dazzle Blue. Okay, and the last one is a Premier Just Cotton that came from Nancy from She's Got Yarn is where I got this from. It is 85% cotton, 15% polyester. It is a medium weight number 4. And it's green. But I must confess, Madonna, I must confess, this lemon lime looks really, really good in the tile. Okay, I used a 7 or 4.5 millimeter Clover Amour hook. And I have not finished weaving in the ends. Sometime tomorrow I will have finished with that. But I'll try to hide as many tails as I can. But here's what mine ended up looking like. Isn't that pretty? I think it's really pretty. I love those colors together. Here's the back. You can see I have not finished sewing in the ends, but you know, hey, give me a break. My arm is still, and I'll give you a little bit of an update on my arm. So that is my tile. I just have to finish weaving in the ends. Alrighty. So let me get a sip. Yeah, not really, but okay. I did go to the ER again, and I'm just gonna say that I am fighting a skin. I have a skin problem. It is a disease. It is it's one that you don't see on people because it's in places where you don't see them. It's what is the word that I want? It's like diabetes. What's that? Oh, well. So, yes, I have diabetes. This has nothing to do with diabetes. It is a hereditary problem. Somebody in my birth family had this autoimmune disease. For the longest time, it was an orphan disease and wasn't well known. Now it's, you know, actually you can go to the dermatologist or any normal regular doctor, and normally they can diagnose it. Not always right away, but maybe in the later stages or later stage of stage 1 and beginning stage 2. I'm in the last stage that there is. I am in stage 3. The name of what I have is called hidradenitis suppurativa. It's a very, very, very disgusting, gross disease. I am not contagious to anybody. Nobody knows what causes it. The Cleveland Clinic at one time said that it was because of the apocrine sweat gland wasn't formed correctly, because I don't sweat like a normal person. Now they're saying that it's the actual hair follicle wasn't formed correctly. So nobody really knows what causes it. There's no known cause. There is no known treatment, and there's no known cure. Some people have been successful with some treatments. I'm not willing to do that. I did lots of treatments when I was younger, but the older that I have gotten, I have found the less that I mess with it, the fewer instances that I have. So I just do what normal people do. I bathe. I make sure that the areas where I am infected with this are dried, and that's it. That's all I can do. So now with that in mind, I did go to the ER. This is actually the third time. Today was the third time. I went yesterday and they sliced my arm open. I have a secondary infection, and they're treating that from within the inside of my arm. I have a hole probably about the size of a quarter right now in my arm, and the pain has lessened quite a bit. I go in every morning until Friday, and they are unpacking it and then repacking it to make sure that the healthy tissue is what's going to be scarring to along with my 500 gazillion scars that are already in my arm. So that is what I have. If you want to look it up, go right on ahead and look it up. I'm just warning you right now, it is nasty, it is gross. And although I am in stage 3, I have a very, very, very mild case. I have 3 areas that are affected. Many people have it in their hair, or on their head, their scalp, anywhere where there is a hair follicle and you sweat. That is where you can be or get the breakouts. I've met quite a few people who have had it all over their head, all over their back, their chest, their stomach, their arms, down their legs. It's terrible. Mine is quite hidden. When I wear clothing, you cannot see where mine is. So continued prayers would be great for a successful healing. It takes weeks and weeks for them to heal completely. So I can, the pain will probably be gone within a week. I'm hoping I'll be able to move my arm. They have my arm packed so much that I can't really move my arm because of all of the bandages that they have through around here. It is underneath my arm. So that is my update. That is my tile of the week. I want to, sorry, It's not that I don't like to talk about the different things that I have going on, because I do have quite a few things going on. Diabetes, I don't mind talking about. The skin issue, I don't really like to talk about it because it is just a disgusting, gross thing. So that's why I don't like to talk about it. We'll talk about toenails one day next. Alrighty, so I do still have my sense of humor. I am in a little bit of pain. I'm only taking Advil or the ibuprofen. I do take 800 milligrams at night to at least, you know, take the out of it so I can get a semi good night's sleep. And so yes, that's it. I'm sorry that this was just way too long, way too informative, and yeah, I'm gonna go and climb in my hole now, because yes, it is very embarrassing. It's just how it is. If you know anybody who has HS, let me know. I only know one other person in the yarn community that has it, and she lives in Australia. I don't know if she still does videos or not, but she has gone through quite a bit to lessen the pain. Unfortunately, I don't think any of them have worked, which is why I decided long ago to just shower. I don't wear deodorant because it'll clog, and that's the last thing I need is any more clogging in there. So, all right, once again, TMI. Alrighty, so thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry to all the new people. Some of you old guys might have already heard about this, but I've had many people asking me. I really didn't want to go into detail, but sometimes detail is what you need. So, and actually, I really didn't go into detail. I can if you want me to, but I don't think you want me to. You can just look it up and just don't go look at the pictures. There you go. Alrighty. Thanks, guys, for watching. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.